Static Selector. Welcome back to a brand new episode of 2.5 Asians. As you can see, we're not your regular hosts. I'm gonna stand up for this.
Oh yeah?
I'm Stephen Curry. Ballin'.
You have a hole in your jersey.
Oh, I ripped the tag through it. I bought it right, and they forgot to take the security tag off, and I didn't want to go back, so I just cut it out. And there's a hole in it.
When you stood up Stephen Curry, I just see the big ass like thumb size hole there. I was like,
All right, who's next? Who wants to go next?
I thought we were saving me for last.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Jalen.
I am Jimmy Jr. from Bob's Burgers.
And you could tell by the
Yeah.
big ass D on his chest.
Well, first it's and then the small P inside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I know it's really low effort, but I am Danny Phantom. I did have a can of silver hairspray, but unfortunately, I guess it evaporated on the paint or something. It was empty, and so yeah, I don't. The only thing I did is I taped the logo to my shirt.
Bro, did you guys have Halloween contests at school?
No, but we would do parades. It was kind of funny, like the younger grades would like get to like do like a little parade around the school, but it's not like an organized event. Like it's not like, oh, everyone get out, it's time for the parade. It's just like that class during their time of like learning just goes around the school as a parade for the kids.
Yeah, we did that too, parades. But did you have contests?
I don't think so. We had like a carnival.
Oh dang.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's cool. Did you guys have it like? Were your schools like kind of restrictive on the costume policy?
Sometimes.
Like what can or can't be worn?
Well,
yeah, but I
not-
never felt
yeah.
restricted.
Yeah, I never felt restricted either.
Really?
Anything that I wanted to be, I felt like was.
I like, for example, like ours didn't let you wear masks. Like you couldn't bring the mask to the school. Like
I think we were allowed to.
Yeah,
yeah, so
wore
that's what I
masks.
meant. Like that's. I remember like a lot of people like if you come as a Power Ranger or something cool, you want like the mask on.
Yeah.
But our school had like the funniest costume, and then the scariest, most creative.
No, we never.
Like
had
we
that.
had shit like that.
Nah.
And I won every year from first grade to sixth grade.
Oh,
Yeah,
You 6 feet?
as what?
6 piece. Okay, I'll try my best. First grade vampire, second grade mummy, because I feel like other people were like basic stuff, and like no one was like I was pretty original, and then.
Those are the most common monsters.
I know, right? Yeah.
I was thinking,
But no one in my class was that.
Yeah, I was like,
so I guess
if you're original, how bad were theirs?
No,
Yeah.
he has the most common monsters, but everybody else probably like.
probably fucking Superman or a superhero or
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. Okay, so
and then
you said vampire, mummy.
mummy.
So we're third grade now.
Third grade. I think that's the year I went as Tidy Whitey. There was this costume from Spirit where it was like basically like a jock,
Mhm.
but my pants were sagging, and then it was like Tidy Whiteys, but it was part of the costume, right? And then I wore a blonde wig, and that one most funny for that. I guess funniest.
I thought you meant like tidy white, like you were a big pair of like.
That's what I
underwear.
thought.
Oh, yeah.
Like you
That's
just.
that's what the costume was called at Spirit, because you know
No.
how they have titles. Yeah, that one,
'Cause, like,
and then
Sorry to interrupt, but have you seen that one picture of like I think someone tweeted like, oh my 2-year-old literally wanted to be pants for Halloween. It's like a small kid, like the I think his head is either like where the waist would be, like it's up to here, and like he has like 2 little armholes like near the pockets that he like just sticks out, and like he's literally a pair of pants. So I was imagining you but underwear, like with the Tidy Whitey's costume.
I've seen people do Crocs.
I've seen that
Have
too.
you seen that? They like build it out of cardboard, and like their head is a gibbet.
Yeah. Have you seen that trend on TikTok where it's like me like trying to fight away all the whatever from my whatever costume? Does that make sense?
Kinda.
So okay, so the guy was like, so the thing was like, the dude was a bag of hot Cheetos. Is like,
Oh.
like me trying to fight off all the Latinos that I'm gonna pull because of my costume, because he's like a bag of hot Cheetos, and he's like swinging and like there's like sound like punching sound effects.
I haven't seen it, but that sounds funny.
I just spent all the time describing it.
I think okay.
Moving
One year
on.
I went as a baby, so I wore like this baby onesie, and then I had the whole like when babies had that
Little hat with a pom pom.
little hat with
Oh.
kinda, and then a bib, and then I had a big ass bottle. I did that. I can't remember. I went as Superman, but I don't think I won that year.
But you said you went from 1 through 6. Isn't that all the years? Oh wait.
No, I went to school K through 8. That's why
Oh,
I lost. I went as Spider-Man for kindergarten, and I lost.
I thought you had a flawless victory.
Oh my god, this is a crazy story. So 8th grade, I wanted to be one of those street vendors or street like artists in not SAC in SF that like the robots. What do you call those? Street performers.
Oh.
Yeah.
The street performers, right? The one.
Yeah, like they're all like metallic. Paint.
Yeah, but I didn't have anything silver, right? I had a black leather jacket, black beanie, black pants. Yeah, Jalen knows what this is like, right? And you know how they paint themselves? I literally painted my mom painted my face black. And I went to school like that, right? And then we had a yard duty teacher and like office lady. Her name was Miss Smalls. She's a black lady, African American lady, and she came up to me. She pulled me like hard. She's like, "What are you supposed to be?" And I was like, I didn't, because I didn't know what blackface was.
Yeah, I didn't
back
register.
then. Yeah, I didn't register. I was like, I'm one of those street performers from SF, you know. And I was like, I just didn't have silver, so I did black. And she's like, oh my god, I thought you were something else. And then that clicked in my head, and I was like, oh my god, I'm a black person.
Wait, how old were you? You said.
I think that was 8th grade, bro.
Okay, I don't know. I'm imagining like a little kid, like the principal was like hella serious, like, what are you supposed to be like? He's like, oh I'm a street performer.
Oh yeah, I'm a street performer.
That's why it's so funny to me. I was like, no.
Nah, bro. And then there's a picture of me on Facebook still.
Yeah.
Like me in
You know, like,
blackface,
get yourself
basically.
canceled.
So if we blow up,
Yeah.
we're not blowing up.
I'm getting canceled, bro, for blackface. Bro, that was terrible. That was like I think, probably the worst costume I've ever worn. Do you guys have a favorite costume that you guys have worn?
Yes.
Oh,
What is that?
I think
Okay.
mine is Blade
Mm.
in like 6th grade. I just felt really cool in that costume, and I felt like it could actually be me because like Wesley Snipes is black and everything.
Mm.
What about you, Nick?
Dude, mine was a soldier, like just like a generic soldier. But the reason I loved it so much was because like the costume came with like an actual helmet, like, and it was like a plastic helmet, like a cool helmet, and also like a utility belt with like a little plastic radio and whatever. And I was having a ball at recess, bro.
I think mine, it was like a super fast one. So I went as a hype beast one year, right? And I wore like a
denim vest with the shirt, the red Obey hat.
yeah, but no, I had like hella snapbacks, right? So I forgot what I was wearing, but I think it was like a checkered sweater vest with like a long sleeve under it, like a collared long sleeve, and then like khakis with a belt, and then like my shoes at the time. I think I had fake 11s at the time, and then I put as many snapbacks as I could on my waist.
Like your belt loop?
Yes, on my belt loop, and I wore a snapback and like those the 3D glasses with the thing popped out from Century from Cinemark.
Oh, you pushed out.
Yeah, I pushed out the lenses so it looks like glasses. So I did that, but then I didn't want to wear that all day, so then I wanted to be the Scream costume, you know, with the mask, but I still wanted to look cool, and I had this white hat, so I just put the hat on top, and there's a picture of me like this on Facebook with that costume on. Thought I was so cool, bro. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm a swaggy Scream. Terrible.
Scream.
Bruh, I used to have fights.
Where does this connect?
No, during Halloween, like I had a Halloween, because you know how like my birthday's like a week after Halloween.
Yeah.
So one year,
Is my wire tangled here? Sorry.
no, just pull it up a little. Like pull it hard. Go ahead.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So Halloween, birthday.
So that way, I
week
think
later.
it is tangled.
It's fine.
Oh no, this is this wire. There you go.
I wanted this one.
I know, but that's not. You can't have it longer.
So you pull the other one. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, just
I know.
continue with
Hold
the
on, it's just annoying me now.
story. Okay. So just throw it on my side. Thank you.
No, what was I saying? Okay, so I had a birthday party on
Mhm.
Halloween for my birthday instead of having it on my actual birthday, and I invited my friends, and we had like a boxing match in my living room while all the parents were like drinking and stuff, just like hanging out. And then I had this one friend, I won't name him, but he was like a nerd, right? And then you know Smash Bros. Falcon Punch, right? So this motherfucker charged it up.
Oh shit.
He said, Falcon Punch, and then like, cause we were like actually fighting, like everybody was like full on wrestling, and then this motherfucker came out, Falcon Punch, and then my cousin caught it like that.
Oh no.
Right? He caught it in his fist like fucking Jack from Kicking It, and then my cousin was like, what the fuck? And then he tackled him. And then my friends started crying, bro.
Oh no.
That was terrible. That's funny. Do you remember the fucking haunted house we went to
Zane.
with Zane?
All I remember about. I remember okay, we went in like a conga line kind of shit just for like the vibes, like
Yeah.
right. And I remember that, and also just someone farted while we were
Yeah,
waiting.
bro. We were in line and there was these 3 girls in front of us
Yeah,
or behind us.
Because it was like a little like tent kind of setup. Like, you know, like if you do outdoor dining at some restaurants, they have little tent things set up.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that, and that was like the waiting room to get into the haunted
Yeah,
maze,
bro.
right?
And then you had to bring like canned food to get
Yeah,
into
I
the...
brought like a can of peas
Mm,
because they didn't charge you. It was just like, oh, just please bring something we can donate.
got it.
Yeah, and so we were just like, it was me, Zane, and Seth in that little waiting room tent area with how many girls? Seth?
I think it was just 3.
So 6 people total.
We were in line still to go in.
Oh yeah, so someone farted there, bro, out of nowhere, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
It just stunk up the
They
whole
were still
thing.
like, someone farted? Even the girls were like, damn, I smelled that too. It was gross, bro. That was like a rank fart.
Oh
It
no.
was terrible.
Was that the year we were in the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah. Ninja Turtles. Why are you laughing about that, Jay?
Nothing.
Well, you say it, say it.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What's so funny, Jalen?
I was a Ninja Turtle. I don't know.
Where were you that year?
I don't think I did anything.
You just came as Jalen.
Probably. Oh man. I hated dressing up. There's so much effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I can
Halloween
tell.
Nick put a sign. He said he's gonna put a sign on his door this year.
Yeah, because we didn't buy any candy. I mean, we still can. Halloween is Monday, right? 31st?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we still can, but I'm too lazy. So pretty
You get
much
trick or treaters?
around, yeah, we're going to turn them away.
No, but like, do people usually come to your house?
I haven't known for a minute because our doorbell used to not work, so that was our deterrent.
Ah.
So I didn't even know if they
He
came.
probably did. They probably did.
But,
Because our street used to get busy.
It used to be busier when I was a kid. As we were growing up into like, you know, high school and beyond, I really don't remember that many trick or treaters. Like
Maybe every kid in our neighborhood was our age, so we're all just old now.
You all
But
just
they
stopped
don't,
at the
We all
same
don't
time.
trick or treat.
maybe, but like I feel like it hasn't been like popping or like even I think there's been years where we didn't have a single trick or treater. So I don't know. I don't think there will be, but I'm just gonna put like a sign there just in case like oh sorry, we already ran out of candy. You know, the minute they started trick or treating, it's like it's only 7 p.m.
Just keep your lights off.
But there's like, you know, cars in the driveway and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the signal that means don't come to my house.
Like just all lights in the house.
no,
off.
just the outside lights, because people usually go trick or treating when it's dark, right?
Oh, so like if that like porch light doesn't shine when they come
Yeah,
or whatever.
that means like don't come here.
Is that like some universal thing?
I don't know. That's just what my mom told me.
Did you guys count your candies with your siblings?
Count?
Or like
Yeah.
Count no.
examine?
But,
Yeah.
but piled up, yes.
Yeah, examine like
yeah.
what you got at the end of the
They
night.
try to
Like your
trade.
haul, check your
I'll
haul.
give
Yeah,
you
yeah.
these.
Do a little
Right.
swapsies.
Bro, it
Bro,
was always Skittles.
that was your favorite
Yeah.
to get?
What about you?
Oh, I do remember. Tootsie Roll lollipops. Like the
With the chocolate in the middle?
yes, those are so good, bro. I love those.
I think
flavors.
mine's were the Crunch bars.
Oh,
I loved Crunch bars when I was little.
Yeah, I remember.
Or Skittles too.
If a house gave you like a king size candy.
Yeah,
like,
bro, that
Oh,
house
they
was
weird
good.
treasure.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, thank you, bro. Have you ever gotten apples?
like
Yeah,
candy
man.
apples or
No,
actual
apples.
No, bro.
Like
I've always
a whole
gotten.
apple.
Yeah, I got a whole apple once.
I've only
No.
gotten candy before.
I've gotten apple slices like in a bag, but that was in Disneyland.
Oh, okay. You just random. Has nothing to do with Halloween.
No. It was.
Oh, it was during Halloween time?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was the Oogie
Halloween
Boogie Bash.
Boogie
Like,
Bash.
You
Oh,
could
okay.
trick or treat there.
yeah, you trick or treat, and then people they give
Apple
out candy and
slices?
apple slices, grapes, oranges.
All packaged, right?
Well, yeah.
In zip locked bags.
No, and like
No, like individually wrapped, right?
yeah.
Because I know like my mom, she bought like this pack of like apple slices because it was super on sale, and like inside the bag was like individually packaged.
Like McDonald's type shit.
Kinda, yeah, exactly, yeah. So was it like that, or was it
Yeah.
like okay?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool though. Nice that they did that.
Did you ever have mean neighbors? Like
Define mean.
I'd go to their house like trick or treat, and they'd like purposefully be like, go to the next house.
Damn.
That's some mean people on my street, bro.
Are we talking about Osage?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Damn. No, bro, I don't ever recall that happening. That's kind of cruel.
Nah. What was your worst candy experience? Like the worst. Well, not the
Flavor?
worst candy experience, but like the ones where you're like, ah, damn, I don't want this one.
Tootsie Rolls.
Just like the regular ones.
Yeah, the straight up Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know one.
Which one?
Oh, I thought you're still going.
No, I was just listing if I could.
Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba.
Like a Loki don't fuck
gum?
with just like the pink flavored one. Like
No,
just,
I love those.
like the
Oh,
regular bubblegum flavored
Because they're
ones.
too hard, huh? They're too
It's
hard
just
and
not
they
the
run out
texture,
too
but
fast.
Yes, and also just like the flavor itself is not as good as like fruit flavored gums in my opinion.
What's your favorite flavored gum?
Favorite? The extra watermelon.
Extra. I go Hubba Bubba watermelon.
No, like extra the brand.
No, I know.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I'm going Hubba Bubba watermelon.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah.
That's what I used to get. Like if I wanted gum. Now it's just kind of like
Gum's just gum now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever I
Honestly,
can get.
mint's the. I look
Go-to,
more
yeah.
for. Honestly, I look more for like how
Fresh-
long the flavor lasts.
Oh,
Though.
okay.
I hate like for instance, I used to love this one. I think it's 5 gum actually. 5 gum doesn't last that long. The flavor is great though.
Yeah.
But the first time I had, it, I was
Last 5 minutes.
like, yeah, really. Maybe that's why it's 5. But yeah.
Damn.
What was your set? Your favorite? Oh, Crunch.
Crunch. That was my favorite. Yeah. The worst, my least favorite, I think is same with Jade. I never liked Tootsie Rolls growing. I like the fruit flavored ones.
Or the
Like they had like the orange Tootsie
Yes.
Roll.
Yes.
That one was killer. Or oh wait, no, I
Laffy
remember.
Taffy actually.
Yes, I was just
Dude.
gonna say that the
But
banana one.
No,
or
the banana was ass.
Okay, I like the banana
Oh,
one.
sorry.
I only like the little ones because it's like I can't have too much of it. That's why the little ones
Oh,
are perfect.
Mm.
But if I had the long version of
Yeah,
the,
it'd
I
probably
wouldn't
be
take a banana
overwhelming,
one.
huh?
Yeah,
No.
too much banana.
For me, it's weird. I love banana the fruit, but like any banana flavored thing I've had usually doesn't taste that close to banana. So
That's-
that's why I usually don't like it.
That's me with strawberries, but flipped.
So you
I
prefer
like-
strawberry flavored shit. but
Yeah,
not the
I
strawberry.
don't eat strawberries because it's a texture thing for me.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I've
But
always
flavors.
my favorite flavor of the Laffy Taffies were always some kind of berry, like either the purple one or like the
Mine was the pink, whatever that one was.
yeah. Dude,
Was
I
that
miss-
cherry?
Do they still make those
Strawberry?
candies?
They
Yeah.
probably do.
Those are some great candies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check the store one time.
I remember, because we used to always do Halloween at my house, because my neighborhood was a cul-de-sac, so it was like safe.
Like within your family, you mean?
Yeah, and like family and family friends.
Okay.
So then this one year we were examining our candies, and then we had my older godbrother. He was like, "Oh, let's start wrestling." So we were like, because we always
Why you
wrestle.
always fighting?
We were like, there was like
favorite pastime, bro.
there was like 4 or 5 boys, so we were always just wrestling all the time.
We're like, like, fuck setting up the Wii, fuck setting up the TV, whatever. Let's go fight.
For real, because we would all watch WWE, so we like pretend to
practice
do
the moves.
moves. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
So
then-
wait, so Halloween party, you and cousins are about to like all this wrestle?
yeah, all the time. Like,
Like,
even
are you
even if
Ben
it's not
pretending?
Halloween, sometimes we'll
Oh.
wrestle like in the pool or like on top of a bed. We'll do a Royal Rumble. We have to kick each other off the bed. We'd like lay the ground with pillows, so
pillows.
when we fall, it doesn't hurt too much. But yeah, but this time in Halloween, I remember we started wrestling, and then my godbrother Kyle and well, no, my godbrother Andre and I we got tired, right?
Mhm.
So my bed used to be lifted, and there used to be an underneath where you can do a pull-out bed.
Mm,
Wait, how does that work? Your bed had a bed inside it?
kinda.
So my it was like a loft, right? But not a super high loft.
Oh, so it's like
So high enough
low key of
for
a bunk bed or,
yeah,
or something like
a
that.
low key like a bunk bed, but the bunk bed you have to pull out.
And then it's just like
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm trying to imagine it, but okay, yeah.
it's like a drawer, basically.
So they're just a little bit lower than you when
Yeah.
they sleep.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But then we took that out, and and then it was just empty. So I would like lay there and like,
So they just slept in the space.
no, I'm not saying
nobody's
no one slept there anymore.
anymore.
No one slept there anymore.
Oh.
This is part of the story. It's like, so that part was gone, right? So it was just open space.
Okay.
And then my godbrother Andre laid down underneath, right? And then I laid down next to him, just to, like, we were like resting, right? We're like, oh, tired, huh, bro? Like, yeah, good shit, like that shit, right? But we were young. I think I was probably like 9. And then Kyle is his brother,
Mhm.
and then Kyle saw me going underneath with Andre, and he's like, "Stop messing with my brother!" And he like went fucking crazy on me, bro.
Oh damn.
Maybe he like has a different side of the story, and maybe he doesn't even remember. But like we were like going at it, bruh. And then like we had our other god brother's name's Marcus, and he's like, I think he was a senior when we were freshmen. Like that's age wise,
Mm.
Mm.
right? And he's always been a big kid. like for his age, and then so he like had to sit on me to stop me from going after Kyle, and Andre was holding back Kyle, and we were like screaming at each other like, I'm gonna kill you. Ooh, shit was crazy. We used to get in fights a lot, me and Kyle. There's one time, bro, he kept like annoying me, right? So then we were doing homework at my house, and then I picked up his jacket, his school jacket, and I threw it in the trash.
Why?
They kept fucking with me, bro. So I was like, oh no, you know, I'll fuck with you back. I put it in the trash, and he slapped me or something, and then we started fighting. But then my dad was like, oh, you guys want to fight, huh? So he threw us into the family room, and the family room had a sliding door where you can lock, so you can't get out of the family room.
Oh,
He's like,
okay.
all right, go fight. And then, but we didn't fight. All we did was stand at the front of the sliding door, facing each other, like angry, crying the whole time. Because we don't want to fight when we're told to fight, you know. Because we were just like, that's just funny, bro.
What's this child fighting? That just sounds so funny to me. We had nothing better to do. We just fought.
I used to do this. There was this. Do you know what an attitude adjustment is? The John Cena FU move.
No.
So he gets you on his shoulders, right, like a fireman's carry,
Okay.
and then he flips you like this,
Okay.
like that, right, and you land on your back.
Okay.
So then my older god brother would do that to us in the pool because it's
Mm.
like soft landing.
Mhm.
And this one time, he did it, but while I was like flipping over, I grabbed onto his head
Damn.
and I took him down with me.
Ooh.
It's for WWE fans, it's like Randy Orton's reversal RKO.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but then that shit, I was like, oh, I got his ass, because he was always super big, bro.
Mm.
He's like way bigger than us. And that shit was fun. Sure. So you guys never wrestled with your siblings? You guys both have older brothers.
Not for fun, no.
Yeah, not of enjoyment, but
I mean, yeah, I guess because you guys didn't grow up watching WWE too.
No, we didn't.
yeah, I was not
Yeah.
allowed to.
Because we watched that and we wanted to recreate it like a little bit.
Uh,
So I knew like, all the moves and stuff. And we had the WWE video game, 2K.
Was it SmackDown versus Raw?
Yeah, we had that one, and then my godbrother got WWE 2K14, I think.
They had wrestling for 2K.
Yeah, they still do.
Oh.
They're in 2K23 now.
Are they like in all the sports? Like all the major sports?
I'm pretty sure they got golf.
they
I
do
thought
have-
golf isn't them. I thought it was
They have
Is
PGA,
it
but they
EA?
also EA, but
yeah.
EA has all the sports too besides wrestling now.
Oh.
Because I don't think they stopped for Madden because Madden is EA.
Mm.
Because 2K used to have a football game, but I don't think it did well.
Yeah, but you know, NBA 2K be going on.
Yeah, that's
making
their
second
that's
sales
their pride
every-
and joy right there.
Yeah. Just a little roster update.
Did you guys play 2K?
I've never played any sports
A
games.
little bit, not really.
Yeah, I grew up playing 2K, and I played sports games mostly. That's why I was always bad at shooters,
That's what you
first
played
person
growing up.
shooters. Yeah.
I actually didn't get into shooters until I got my 360. Like, so the first console I remember playing on is probably either the N64 or the PS2. But PS2, I would only play, like, me and my brother would play games because we would play at the same time. So a game we played a lot was Bomberman, if you guys know that game.
Mm-hmm.
Played that a lot. I think that was pretty much the only game we played. I think that was also during the time where, like, if we weren't playing like the PS2, we were playing like on a laptop playing MapleStory. But yeah, I didn't actually get into FPSs until I got
Your
my
Xbox.
360 because it
When
was
was that?
when MW2 was the 2009.
Okay.
Because it was the MW2 limited edition 360.
Mm.
So obviously it came with a copy of the game.
You still have that 360, don't you?
Yes, it's under the desk. Doesn't work though. It can
At
turn
all?
on and stuff. It has open tray error. If you place a disc inside, it'll be like reading, open tray as if there's nothing in it. Well, at least it wasn't the red ring. So
True.
Mine was red ringed.
we didn't even have like live back then because I don't know if do you guys know like back in the original like 360s,
Mm-hmm.
you needed to buy either like a branded adapter to connect to Wi-Fi, or you could hardwire it, but it could be inconvenient depending on where your router is.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the only two ways to connect to internet. It wasn't just like built in like now. And so I remember back then my dad was like, "Oh, I'm not paying fucking $100 for a wireless adapter." And also, like our router was super far away. Like our TV and console were in the living room, and then our router was like in the kitchen area. So like he didn't want to like use like let's say like a 30-foot long extension cord. What do you call the Wi-Fi one? Ethernet cord.
Ethernet, yeah.
Yeah, like from the kitchen through the living room. So we didn't get to use that method. So me and my brother would just play Spec Ops all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But I actually didn't also grow up playing. So I was maybe we're just predestined to be better at different games.
I mean, you're good at the game now.
Yeah, but I don't like it enough to play it, bro.
Yeah.
The new game's ass. But yeah, I would say I'm the best at shooters. That's the best genre.
That you play, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'm.
Yeah, you're not terrible though.
I think I'm average in every video game I've played.
Yeah,
Like maybe slightly above average.
I know. I would say above, because like you know how like a lot of us, or maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm being like egotistic now, but like in Call of Duty, for instance, right? If someone has like a barely above 1.0 KD or whatever, it's like, oh, you're pretty bad at the game, right? But apparently, like they call 1 like average, so anything above 1, you're above average. I didn't realize like a 1 KD would be considered average. Not trying to be mean or anything, but you're definitely, we played Warzone extensively.
Yeah.
You're definitely good, bro, or
I
at
would say
least
that.
above average, bro. Yeah, I would say
Once
you're good.
once I get warmed up, yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Jay? What video games you play growing up?
Growing up, I think I started on the PS2, but it was mainly like watching my brother play, or
Yeah.
like if there was a player or two, then I was always player two. I mean, I had a Game Boy Color, Game Boy SP. That's where I really started, and we were playing Pokemon and stuff. But yeah, then I went to from PS2. I think GameCube. Played a lot of Smash, Mario Kart, Double Dash, Super Sluggers.
Is that the GameCube exclusive one where you can have 2 people on the same cart?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's your main on Smash?
On Melee, it was Fox. Then what you call it? Just kind of went up to Nintendo. Got the Wii. I didn't get the Wii U, but I got the Switch when that came out. PS3, PS4, PS5.
You said you had an Xbox, right?
We did, yeah. I had a 360 originally, but I found out that like PS3, like you didn't
Free membership?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You didn't have to pay for playing online, and I was like, oh. After my Xbox Red then I was like, I'm just gonna get a PS3 and switch over.
Yeah. I think I started with my first like memory of video games is PS2 maybe, playing like at my uncle's house, and he had GTA San Andreas, and they had like the cheat codes on a piece of paper all written down, and I used to always use the jetpack one and just fly around on a jetpack. That shit was fun. Or they had Midnight Club.
Oh yeah, that's a racing game,
yeah,
right?
racing. But it's basically GTA, but you can't get out of your car.
I know, but I know the covers always look dumb
Yeah,
cool. Like I remember seeing like that.
I had
a
what was it called? Midnight Club, Midnight in Paris.
Ooh.
That shit was dope. It was pretty fun.
My parents wouldn't let me play GTA. My uncle got it for me.
My parents didn't let me either. That's why I stayed at my grandpa's house.
I think he got it for us for Christmas or something, and they were like, "Why would you get him that? He can't play that." He's like, "It's fine." And like, I took it home. Like the game made it home with me, but they like hid it somewhere, and then I just never found it again until years later.
I had a PSP. Did you guys have a PSP?
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
bro.
I did
Yeah,
have a
dude,
PS4.
that was my pride and joy until it broke.
Yeah.
I broke mine.
I don't know where mine is.
I had this game on it, bro. It was like a ATV game, but it was like you could free world it too. And I was like fucking jumping over mountains and shit. That shit was fun. And then I used to watch movies on it.
Oh yeah.
And then my uncles had a Xbox 360, and they had NBA Live 09. And that was the most cheesy, like, you could create a player that's 99 and they legit do not miss from anywhere. So I would like do that. And then
Did you ever play NBA Street?
yes, bro. My guy was Carmelo Anthony with
Dude. No, mine was
the
Jason
braids.
McGrady, bro.
Jason McGrady. When he was on the Nuggets, bro, I used to use him all the time.
Oh man.
I can't relate to that. I didn't play any sports games growing up,
Dang.
except for Wii Sports. Wouldn't count
Yeah.
that.
Wii Sports was goaded.
I think if we ever do a draft, I'm taking it first. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, I
telling
don't
you
care.
right
You
now.
can have it. Like it's goated in the family setting, I think.
Yeah.
But for a game that came free with every console,
Yeah, dude.
that was
Yeah, I think that's the best.
yeah. Like it's crazy how it was actually good for being free. Like
so many options.
Yeah,
'Cause I
like
remember starting it up being like, this isn't gonna be that good. Like,
Because it's not even just the 4 games.
yeah,
they
you
have like all those
like,
mini
bonus
games.
stuff.
Yeah, so honestly, bro, you low-key could just get a Wii and not buy any games.
Yeah.
You could live off that if you really wanted to.
I literally did live off that game for a while until I got my next game.
Really?
Yeah, because I played so many, like, I would always box all the
Yeah.
time or play bowling.
You gotta,
The 100
gotta
pin
get pro
bowling.
in every sport.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
your badges from back then?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the platinum badges and shit.
I bowled a 299. I missed by one. I was so pissed.
I don't think I've ever gotten that high.
Dude. My arm was hella hurting after 2.
Yeah, dude.
I did that for a Wii Sports Resort. I was trying to get like above a 25 on the 3-point contest,
Mm.
and it took me like an hour plus. And at the end, my shoulder was like tired. I was like, "Damn, shit
Yeah.
hurts."
I think honestly, looking back on it, I had a lot of consoles.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
for
I
sure.
had
Yeah,
I
same.
had the advanced. SP was the foldable one, right? The first
Yeah.
one that had light. Okay, so yeah, I had the regular advanced, like the flat one. I had a PSP, and it was jailbroken too, so we didn't need to buy games. We would just download them.
Damn.
Okay.
No, but the thing is, I think when you bought like, cause most of my handheld consoles, like the DS and the PSP, I got them when I was in Hong Kong, and I think it's like the norm there for like you to be able to buy it jailbroken, cause like where we got it from, it wasn't like, let's say, like a licensed retailer per se. It's like kind of like a video game store type of situation.
Hmm.
And so like they pretty much came like jailbroken, so we could just download games onto the stick itself, the memory stick. But yeah, I had that. The DS, that was also jailbroken.
Oh, the DS.
DS, I had a
forgot about
DS,
that,
yeah.
With the R4 card, bro.
DS and a 3DS.
I had this game on the DS. I forget what Nintendo Puppies or something.
Oh, yeah.
Nintendogs?
Nintendogs, yeah, bro. Dude, that was my favorite game. Like making them play fetch with the frisbee, like throwing the frisbee and watching my dog run and catch it,
Bro.
or making them do the obstacle course, bro.
I would always play the
That shit was
shit out of it.
Goated.
Out of that game and the Target demos. Remember I had that
Oh,
consoles
yeah.
for demos, bro? I would always be playing with like a dog and Nintendogs.
Bruh.
My favorite was Cookie Mama.
Yeah. Cookie Mama, I had that too.
I just recently found out about that game, actually.
Really? About
Yeah.
Cookie Mama?
I didn't play it growing up. Because, I mean, I was just
Did
like...
you know about it though?
I knew about it, but I was
Okay.
like, this is for girls. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to play
okay.
this.
That shit's fun, but
Yeah, because that was like the quintessential like DS game, bro.
that's how I learned how to cook.
And that's why I don't know how to cook. 'cause-
I mean, I played it. I'm still. I can't really cook.
Those were fun.
Yeah.
I think I had a Game Boy SE like Jay, but you played Pokemon on it, huh?
Yeah, Pokemon.
Yeah.
I,
I don't think I ever got into that. I think I only had Super Mario Bros.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Duh.
I think I.
But then I had
only-
that on the DS too. It's better
Mhm.
because of the screen.
Dude, I think I exclusively played Pokemon when it came to like the Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Yeah, I mean, I had other games, but they just didn't hit the same.
Yeah.
You know, I would
Well,
never.
Super Mario Bros. I feel like...
Even that, like, I do know. I don't know if I have them now, but they also back then they had like show cartridges. So there's like a couple episodes of SpongeBob. It was like a Cartoon Network series,
Oh.
I think. I had a couple of those. So it'd be like this episode of SpongeBob's, and then there's like this episode of like Johnny Bravo or something.
Did you
And I had a
forget
couple of
those ones from McDonald's?
like the little games they get?
Yeah, but it's like the handheld. Like they used to give them out as toys before.
Yeah, like
Like the
there's
whole,
like a
like, the
monkey
one-
with a banana or something.
The one you plug into your TV.
Oh no, I thought you meant like the little handheld with like
It was
the
like
super
the
basic
character
game.
one. Like I got the I think it was either Lilo and Stitch or SpongeBob,
Mm.
but the controller was his nose,
I
and
don't
it was
ever-
basically like Super Mario Bros. But SpongeBob.
Do you know what he's talking about?
I
Jay?
do
I
not.
I don't think did they ever have that from McDonald's?
I don't. Maybe it wasn't from McDonald's. Maybe I'm like connecting two different stories.
Yeah, maybe.
But I know I had that game.
I think because I feel like I've seen that type of joystick before from like Target or something. Because I feel like I know what you're talking about. Like it's like a square SpongeBob and his nose is longer and it's the joystick, right? Where you
Yeah.
like actually go like that. Yeah, I feel like I've seen that type of controller before, but I don't think McDonald's.
Maybe I'm tripping. Probably. Bro, I have this like sad. It's not sad, but like this one Christmas, two uncles gave me the same video game as a gift, right? And I hate that because I'm like, whose do I return?
No one's.
Like I can't keep both.
You just switch
Well, it
them
just
around. and then,
matters like that. Like you actually
No, it's the
thought.
same game.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah.
you just like, like close your eyes, go 1, 2, 3. Okay. The
Well,
one on the left.
But that's. I
But
don't
you
know.
actually thought that deeply about like, damn.
Yeah. 'cause
No, I
felt,
know what you
I
mean,
felt
though,
bad
yeah.
because like I always feel bad when I throw away something someone's given me,
But you're not throwing it away. You're just returning it so you can.
or
use that
throwing
when
away
it's-
or returning. Like still, like you bought that for me. Now I have
No,
to.
that makes sense. Like, yeah, I felt bad too. Cause one time, so my friend, sorry to hijack your story, but
That's
my
good.
friend got me blazers, but they were black.
Mm.
And for the most part, I usually never wear all black shoes just because I I feel like that's a restaurant shoe. Like you're some kind of like worker, and I feel like it doesn't look good just like a normal outfit. So I was like, bro, I really love the Blazers, but would it be possible for you to exchange it and get me the white ones
Is
instead?
this recently?
No, this was like a couple years ago. That's the
okay.
Blazers I wore yesterday. That he exchanged them for before they were all black.
Oh,
And so
dang.
so I guess I know what you're saying. Like, it just feel
Yeah,
bad.
So
to,
you've
like,
had those Blazers before they got like super popular. Then.
yeah, bro, I don't ride trends.
Nah, yeah. But I think I ended up just going with the uncle that I ended up returning it, and he just got me a different game.
Mm.
So he still got me a game, but I was like, I'm sorry. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were going to get the same game my other uncle did.
What game was it? Do you know?
Hockey.
Ah,
That was actually pretty fun because they had fights in the game. Like, you know how hockey has
here you
fights?
come.
No, but
Just a
like,
fighter,
you
bro.
just spam X or something, and you're just punching the other guy
Have you ever
repeatedly.
played? You just made, like, hell, that made me think of this game. I think it's called Slugfest.
No.
It was a baseball game, and like, they had this whole concept of like, if you're doing really well in the game, then you can get on fire, and like, you can kind of steal that. Like, if you are the pitcher, you can hit the guy that's on fire, and then he'll charge the mound, and then like you gotta beat him out or whatever. And then if you win the fight, then now you're on fire, and you have like all your pitchers are like super fast and shit.
It's from a baseball game.
Dude, I swear to, look it up. I found it.
That
It was
sounds
a funny.
as fuck.
It was a hella fun game. That was honestly me and my brother got into a lot of fights because of it. But
Like, is he stealing your fire and vice versa?
yeah, like I literally, and this is like the weirdest thing I've ever done. Like, or the angriest I feel like I've ever been, like in my memory. He had, you know, like one of those like, which you put the TV on, and like they have the space for the DVR or whatever, the DVD player, and it's like behind glass.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yes,
like,
yes.
what you call it? I got hella mad and like, cause he's just like beating me in the game and like he stole my fire or whatever, and I was like, God damn it! And like I hit the door hella hard and the glass
Broke?
just shattered,
Oh.
and I was like, oh my God! And I had him like, I'm like maybe 5 at this point, so I'm like, oh my God. I have superpowers. Like I'm super strong right now.
First thing
I'm
he
like-
thought of, not getting in trouble.
He's like, wait, I'm on fire IRL?
I was like, oh my God, I just broke that glass, and I'm like, oh my damn, now I'm gonna get in trouble. But like that,
I would
that
have
was
been.
the second
Yeah,
thought.
I would have been done for if
Yeah,
that happened to me.
Oh, I was definitely, yeah, I got my ass beat, but
Dude, yeah, I don't think I ever would have like landed on the thought process of, oh wow, damn, I got superpowers.
Well, I mean, maybe if you're 5,
It would just been like, fuck, bro, I'm gonna get
man's
shit.
got super strength at 5 years old.
oh,
Strong baby, just like
Yeah.
fucking Jonah Hill's production company. That's funny as hell. Bro. I mean, you're 5, of course he's gonna beat your ass. When are you gonna win that game, bro?
hey, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just,
I was always the worst at video games, growing up, in my against my god brothers. Like when we would play MW2, that's the game that we all played the most of together, and we would do 2v2s basically.
like private match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
private match, and then sometimes we would use like automatic weapons, or sometimes we would do quick scoping battles. But when it was quick scoping battles, bruh, Andre and Kyle would gang up on me, bruh, because like they would kill Marcus, right, and then he had to respawn and try to find us again. Cause sometimes we play on a big map, and they'd be chasing me, and I can't hit my shots, and they're like, get, and they're like forcing me into a corner, and they just mess with me, bruh. And at one point, I was playing, and I was like, stop messing with me, I'm trying. But then I got hecka good at quick scoping and no scoping in MW2, and then that's when I started doing better.
yeah, that was
Dogging
me in
on
Black Ops 1 with my brother and his friends.
I used
Them
to-
bullying you on the
Yeah.
game.
I used to watch my uncle Raph. I used to watch him nuke boost with his friends, bro. Fucking doing the what's it called?
The attack insert.
Tack insert,
Yeah.
and then I remember he'd be on the phone with his friend.
Oh, like, yeah, I'm right here. This is me, don't kill me.
Yeah, or they would just go in a free for all, like
yeah.
join the same lobby and then do a free for all.
Bro, I have so many memories related to Call of Duty. Like, the first multiplayer one I ever played was Black Ops 1. Because MW2, I only played it when it was no longer the current COD in rotation. So BO1, this is when my Xbox got the tray error. So I was on PS3 because I actually had both consoles. I just never really touched the PS3 because I like playing Xbox more. And so, funny story, Jay. I played with Philip.
Duran?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
And another homie from back then. This was Palmacy. This is like 6th grade probably.
How do you know Philip?
Baseball.
And so we we would play together, right? And the funny thing is for PS3, like you can split screen, like, but there can't be two accounts simultaneously signed in.
Mhm.
So like for the 360, me and my brother could play, and we can each, like level up our individual accounts and whatever, because you can have two signed in on the same console simultaneously. You can't do that for the PS3. So it'd be like, let's say his username is like Genesis, and then I would be Genesis parentheses 1 parentheses. And so like I felt bad because like, bro, I can't progress my account, everything's yours. Because like also I don't know if you know this, if you ever played split screen, but like if you're playing Black Ops 1 split screen, the split screener, all their classes are from like player 1.
Yeah.
So like you could change them, when you join.
When you're playing, yeah.
Yeah, but like every time, like let's say every day you play, right, you always have to make your classes over and over again because it just keeps basing off his. And like there's certain things like I don't think that, I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I don't know if that split screen character got like credit. So like in Black Ops 1 you needed to spend like Black Ops currency to get the camos, attachments. Yeah. So I don't think the second player, the split screener, got that. So
no,
like
definitely not.
Yeah, so like if my brother didn't buy an attachment, or like I didn't like the camos he bought, I couldn't change them to ones I wanted because I didn't have currency.
I would always like ask the other player to like keep like, because you know how you have multiple custom classes.
Yeah.
So I'd like have the last one.
Oh, just for me.
Just for me.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah. So we played that. That was my first online Call of Duty. Cause funny. I also played with my friends. I remember like we were at his house for a birthday party or something like that. So we were just like 4-way split screening, and I remember I was decently dogging them, because prior to that all I played was combat training, and then like he was like, Nick, you're kind of good at this, and I think that's what really like started me like playing a lot of FPS, because then after that I was it Modern Warfare 3 after Black Ops 1. That was like, I think for me that's top COD of all time.
Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah, for the 360, bro. Like I remember there were so much fun things about that game. Like when it first came out, there was a glitch where you can have the buns in your clan tag. So like it'd be like, since you're an Xbox, right, you can have like the actual B button, like it'd be red with the B in it. Yeah, and like it'd be funny when people start doing like the triggers or like the analogs, because like how does this even exist in the game, bro? I remember seeing this one clan, bro. Their clan tag was bow down, so it was BOW and the down on the D-pad. I was like, bro, that's sick as fuck, bro, because I'm like a 12-year-old kid.
Yeah,
bro. I think it's fucking sick, bro.
Bro, I used to like. What was your gamer tag growing up?
You want me to list all of them?
Well,
or just the
your
one
main.
Okay, so I had two. So when we first got the 360, we were creating it, and they assign you like a random name, but you also get a free name change. So you can either choose to use that free name change right then and there and put in a username, or you just like, you can save it for later. And so my brother made his name because he went first. And then I was like, I'm trying to think of like a cool username, right? And like my brother's getting impatient, like, bro, come on, let's start playing, right? So I had an MP3 player at the time. It was like, I forgot the brand, but the model was Eclipse. So my gamer tag was Eclipse 22, because 22 was my favorite number at the time. And instead of an L in Eclipse, it was a 1. And then later on, during a birthday, when I got some money, I bought some Microsoft points. And I changed my name to, I thought I was so fucking clever, bro. I changed my name to Unhackable Virus. But like alternating caps. It's like capital U, lowercase n, capital H, lowercase a.
Oh my god.
Bro, I used that name for so long.
What about you, Jalen? Were you always Black Apino Ninja?
No. My very first one, when I was like 8, was Lil J 73.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Mine was Lil Kid 302. Because 302 was the middle of my phone number.
Oh, damn.
Oh. Did my notes say area code? But it's like 510.
And then the other one, I don't know, I don't even know what to call it anymore, but like back when I was playing Black Ops or Call of Duty a lot, I was playing with my baseball teammates, and we were like, yo, it'd be cool if we had like a clan. So like our clan name was like Ninja X.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So everyone's name after the first, right?
Everyone is like Ninja
starts
X.
Off with that.
Yeah,
yeah. I know
Don't you still have that for something?
Yeah, I still use that's my main account now.
Okay,
but like
your what?
My main account, like my PS5.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's, I just kept it. I was like, that's what I
always
was gonna use.
yeah, every time I see Jay on, I always just say, "Oh, Ninjax."
Yeah.
Wait, so your like usernames were never Black Apino?
I think
Ninja?
at one point it was.
No, it is.
Yeah.
That's another account. I just don't use it.
Oh, so you started a new account and you.
I started a new account because we were creating this clan or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And
So
then
go
I
on.
just kept
So
on using
it was
yeah.
Ninja X,
And then all of our initials, and then our baseball number. So mine is Ninja XJA7.
How old were you?
10.
Yeah, you could tell. Yeah, that's a 10-year-old idea, bro.
Yeah, but I had a
But we thought we were hella hard too.
after Lil Kid 302. I wanted to change it, right? But I wanted to keep the Lil, and I was like, I want to do something that rhymes. I think I was like 9 at the time.
Lil
I had-
Bill?
No, I did Lil DC 23.
Oh, you.
okay.
That's the one you rhymed. Okay.
Yeah, it was just random, bro. And then because it had no connection to me whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then my godbrothers kept making fun of me, like, "What the fuck is DC, bro? What are you, a dick chomper?" That's why I went back to Lil Kid 302, bro.
Bro, ain't nothing like those Call of Duty days
I
that like
scrapped that so fast, bro.
people talk the most crap and like make you feel some type of way so fast.
Bro, that's a little funny. Yeah, I remember it's funny because like, as you guys know, I'm not really religious, but like back in the day, right, I'd try to come up with the coolest usernames. So I remember my PSN. This is probably Supernatural inspired because I used to watch the show a lot with my mom. It was Heavens-Guardian because I was like, oh, bro, that's hard as fuck. Like
Heaven's Guardian. That sounds
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That
Heaven's
sounds cool.
Guardian.
like especially like if there's like a pub stomper, like damn, that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's just like kind of funny because I don't really believe in that shit, right? And then that was the account where like I played. So I think parties may have been non-existent in PS3. I don't know if they had parties back then, like an
They did.
Xbox Live Party or
They
something.
did.
They did.
Okay, but I feel like because my PS3 was like so underused, we never had like a Bluetooth, like a headset for it and stuff like that, right? And so I remember I would play with this one friend, bro, from elementary. What we would do is like, let's say we're playing Black Ops 1, and we'd be like in the same match, but like the way we would communicate is we would open a message, like to send a message to the other player, but we would type what we wanted to say in the subject line because then it would appear in the little notification. Like you don't
Right.
actually have to open the message to read it. But it was funny because it'd be like we both just like shit on whoever we're playing against, and then like at the during the pregame lobby loading into the next match, we just type messages to each other back and forth.
They're finally adding Discord
To PS2.
to PS5 to PlayStation.
That might help
That's-
me enjoy MW2 more
Yeah,
if I can actually talk with everyone else without using the game chat.
it's hard.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Back when I first started playing, we didn't have an actual headset, so we were using like an
TV
actual
audio?
Bluetooth, like for your phone.
Oh,
Oh,
Like, so,
a little
like-
rectangular
Yeah,
one?
literally taking my brother
Damn.
asked my dad if we could have his old one, and so we would play it like that.
that's
Oh.
funny as hell. But that's cool though, how like you could use a Bluetooth like that for PSN.
Yeah. Bro, I sold my PS3 to a kid in Africa.
What?
Just out the blue.
I was trying to sell it like right on eBay and shit, and then that's how it falls. Wait, what fell?
Nothing.
That's how so I was selling it on eBay, right? And then this lady hit me up. She's like, "Oh, I want to buy it for my son. He lives in Africa, and he doesn't have a PS3." And I was like 14 when I sold it, because I had my PS4 already. And then I think because my mom was helping me throughout this whole process, so I think she just wanted to teach me a lesson about scams, because that was 100% a scam.
Wait, I thought
Did
it
you
was
get money?
eBay though.
Yeah,
Wouldn't they have to purchase it off the thing, or did they just ask you? Like,
I never got the money.
How does that work?
I think I sent it without getting the payment yet.
Wait, so they just messaged you? Oh, can you send it to us to this
Yeah.
address? And you just sent it without realizing
Yeah.
you didn't.
And your mom let you do it?
Yeah, that's why I think she was teaching me a lesson.
Oh, so you didn't sell anything?
No, yeah, I
You gave
gave
away. Why are
I
you
gave
so
my
kind?
PS3 to a kid in Africa.
Bro, your mom would be the type to do that, bro.
Yeah,
That's a little funny.
that sucked, bro. I love that PS3. I had so many games on that.
But you were intending on selling it anyway.
Yeah.
So you're prepared to lose it, just not for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
He was already thinking about what games
And I
he was
sold it
gonna
for
buy.
like I only sold it for like $300.
No, you sold it for zero.
Oh yeah, I wanted to. I was trying
he
to.
donated it into the toy drive. That's funny as well. Dude, PS3 had one of the best games ever, in my opinion. A super underrated game because it was competing with other shooters like Battlefield and Call of Duty. Have you guys ever heard of a game called MAG? MAG?
I don't think I
No.
have.
Dude, it was so ahead of its fucking time, bro. So pretty much it's a shooter. I think it stands for massive online game or massive action game. That's what MAG stands for. Um, you could have battles like war, like in that game with up to 256 players, like in the same map.
Oh wow.
It was like an actual battlefield as opposed to Battlefield. So what it was it only contained an online portion, so you can't play it anymore because I think PS3 servers have been off for a bit, or at least that games has been. And so like if you own the game now, it's virtually useless because you can't even boot it up really because there's only an online portion. And so what it was a shooter. So you pick one of the 3 factions to start with. I think I remember all of them actually. Actually, no, I don't remember one of them, but it was like it'd be like Valor. There was one called like Valor, and then there's another one,
Instinct, Mystic,
Raven. So it was like, it was like Valor, and that's like the North American, like the U.S. forces, whatever. Because it takes place as like there's no campaign, but the idea as to why these areas are fighting is like it's like a more future world, and like I think they're fighting over resources and shit. And so Raven was like Europe, like those nations or whatever. And then there was one more, I think that was like covers Asia and whatnot. And so you pick a faction. Huh?
Phoenix.
No.
Dang it.
I don't think it's an animal. But might be letters. I don't care. I think it's like SVA something. So something like that. Something similar to that. And then so like each faction had different guns. So like if you wanted like the M16, you gotta be in Valor. So and then if you were the Raven, you'd have like I think they had like an AUG. But the funny thing is like the way it worked was like each faction had like a gun or like the same gun categories categories. So like an AR, a sub, a shot like a pump action shotgun, an LMG, like a semi-auto sniper, and like a heavy sniper that can one shot. It was just that those guns were different. But like each faction had one of that kind.
Right.
And so I remember you have like squad leaders and battalion leaders, and you could actually call in like strikes and shit in the game. So it was really fun, and there was like a skill tree too. You can like upgrade your healing or whatever. And it was super ahead of its time, and I know like not many people know about that game. But I think that's definitely one of the goated FPSs of PS3.
I think the most I've ever played a game is probably Fortnite, bruh. Or Warzone maybe. COD.
Mine was Black Ops 3
Black Ops 3 for sure.
For sure. I don't think I've ever dedicated as much time to any other Call of Duty.
What was that? 2015, huh?
2015?
No, 26. No.
No, it was not 2016. I think 2015.
I think around there.
Maybe
what did we
maybe
play?
15 to 16.
When did we play? 'Cause remember we used to play after school a lot.
Yeah, I think it was sophomore or junior year.
So yeah, around 2015, 2016.
Damn, you really know that shit where that you could say that's your most played game?
I had Dark Matter, like I was doing all the things that I could possibly do in that game. Like I had
Jay
all the
was
golden
goated at that game, bro.
Bro, I really wish I played with you guys before because I feel like me and Jay could have been like a destructive duo. Because
whenever I heard about it, like people would be like telling me, or when you would tell me how good you were, and I was like, damn, I wish we could play. Just
dude, I remember Camelo was talking shit to me, bro. For some reason,
call it out, man. Call it out.
I didn't mean to call you out by name, but so Camelo was talking to me, right? She was like, because I guess she played Call of Duty too, and she's like trash talking me, whatever, bro. And she was like bragging about her KD. As soon as I brought mine up, bro, she didn't want to play anymore. Like, cause I don't want to like jerk my own dick off or anything, but like in that game I had a 1.92 KD, and like, that's almost hitting 2, so you're pretty good. And then like she's like, oh, no, never mind, type shit. Like she kind of like just like, but then I would also hear like like, oh, Jay's hella good. Like I was like, damn, I really wish we could have played together. Like if I had like a PS4 at the time or something, then we could have like the whole team. You have the 2 squad killers. You have Joel as a dedicated Sam turret.
You had an average player in me.
Hey, honestly though, I feel like that really helped me out though. Like when we were playing, I don't think I would have gotten as good as I did if I didn't have like.
Wait, are you saying
Joel killing it?
You needed to step up to carry?
That's not what I meant. I just mean like like I wanted to be able to be good for them too. in a sense, and also like
Aww.
it was really
It's like,
fun.
we all can't be trash.
It was really fun, like knowing that like
Well, like your friends depended on
yeah,
you.
You know what
and
wasn't fun, though?
What?
When you used to chase me around, we used to play private matches.
Like what?
listen.
Like, scoping or
Because like you know how you can wall run and shit and like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boosters and shit. So I never like I wasn't never good with the mechanics of doing that. And we would play like Michael Myers, right? When you had to chase with the knife. This motherfucker, I would be like sprinting, jumping, and this motherfucker like gets in front of me. I'm like, oh shit! I go back this way. He's in front of me already. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck did he get there?
yeah,
I got really good with like
All those
the whole
mechanics.
jumping and gliding and everything.
yeah. Black Ops 3 had a lot of innovation, bro. Like the wall running,
Swimming.
specialists.
Specialist, dude. My favorite. I know. Okay, looking back on it now, I know it's like a cheater, not cheater, but like the what is it called, the Ripper.
Was that the blade person?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
that long ass lunge to get the.
You know what's crazy? I don't think you got extra HP in that mode. So
No,
like,
you didn't.
If the person was decent, it was like good at all. Like,
But the reach was
you would
insane. Like
yeah, but
to
like
be
the,
able to go.
the time to get there though was like you could easily kill the person.
Yeah.
low-key. I feel like it was cool in theory, like, but honestly, the only time I loved using that. Don't get me wrong.
No,
It's
yeah.
like the concept was so cool. Like, oh, an invisible little
Yeah.
assassin, right? But I really pretty much only use it like in like we're in maps where like a central building type location was heavily dominated.
Mine was Combine, whatever, the smallest one.
Calm.
Because
I'm
everybody's
trying to
always
picture it.
rushing to get into those doorways. So if you
Oh, is that
activate-
the one with the bridge in the middle?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The spawn room.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they're all respawned and they come out. I was like, I got y'all. Yes, bro.
Oh.
Dude, I remember I played the shit out of the game. Even from beta
Yeah.
point forward, I played the shit out of
That
the
was the
game.
first Call of Duty that I started playing beta first.
I was the arrow person, the lady with the explosive bow.
Oh,
I was playing that one
Sparrow.
in the beta. And I thought it was so sick, but like it was actually very hard to hit your shots.
Yeah.
Which is the one where you slam the ground?
Gravity spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I just used that. all
I
the time.
I think my favorite one was, or the ones I used the most, was that one towards the end. The Scythe,
Mm.
which is like just a death machine pretty much.
Yeah.
The robot. And the Ripper. And I very much like towards the end, like right before the game was about to die. I think that's when I picked up Tempest.
Yeah.
Because like you get shot hella. You can get hella kills if you know how to play it right.
I started with Glitch.
Uh-huh.
And then pretty much as soon as I unlocked the Viper, that's where I went. But then I would also bounce back and forth between that one and then Combat Focus.
Was that the see-through?
No, that's when your point values are doubled.
Oh,
Okay.
so like a hard line, so to
Yeah,
speak.
because
Oh.
I was playing a lot of Domination, so I would be like,
Oh yeah, that was my go-to game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all I played.
so camp a flag, or not camp a flag, but like, you know, as you're capturing a flag,
Yeah.
Just boost all your streaks up.
boost your streaks up and get a capture kill.
I think mine has to be Fortnite, bro. Like I remember me and Neve used to like play till like 4 a.m. sometimes with some friends that I had in college, and we would get like 5 dubs a night in Fortnite. And then like, cause dubs in Fortnite were hard back then.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, when
I
everyone
definitely
was
still
posting
had on
it,
my
yeah.
Snapchat.
Everybody posting it, yeah, we would post every single one, and then we always talk about it like, dang, we're never gonna get 5 again, huh? Like nah, that shit was tough. And then like, we used to play with my little cousin Gian sometimes too, and then we made like a clan, but like in Fortnite, I don't think they had the clans in the parentheses,
No.
so you have to like keep your name right as like how FaZe did FaZe underscore
Mhm.
like cloak or whatever.
Mhm.
So we did Koi, KOY.
Was the clan name?
As the clan name.
Ooh.
And then I was Koi Clout. And then Gian was Koi Void. And then Neve was Koi Freeze.
Oh.
That was actually pretty lit. But then this motherfucker Neve, bro, he's like, bruh, I wish I could join Liquid. It'd be so cool, right? Liquid Freeze. I was like, okay,
All right,
buddy.
H2O Delirious.
I was like, okay, buddy. That boy was a tryhard at Fortnite too, bro.
Bro, I tried Fortnite for it wasn't like it was a little maybe it's a year or two, maybe a year to year and a half after like when it first started blowing up. Because I remember when the battle royale scene like or established battle royale scene really started picking up. Because obviously people had mods. Like if you really, I think the original battle royale would probably be Minecraft Hunger Games.
And I was on that too.
If you really want to go there, right? But if we're talking about FPSs, right? I think DayZ or something like that had one or H1Z1. But they just
H1Z1
never like
was
they just
pretty
never
OG.
picked up the slack, and so they lost out on the player base.
And then PUBG.
And it was PUBG, and so Fortnite at the time before it was popular, right? It was competing against PUBG, and everyone was like, "Bro, what's this cartoony shit?"
Yeah,
Like, they didn't
that's
want
why
to play
no one wanted to
Fortnite.
play it.
Yeah, And then I think what happened with PUBG is they just did never really change anything. Like they just maintained
Yeah.
a status quo, and that's what probably made people switch. And so like, I think a year after like when people were doing the switch, that's when I picked up for the first time. I played for it was during like when the map was snowed, like there was a lot of ice you could
yeah,
skate
yeah.
on and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I played it for maybe a good 2 weeks, and I was bored, bro. Like, not necessarily because I wasn't good at it, but buildings are definitely like a skill that you really need to put hours in
Yeah.
if you want to get
never
good at
wanted
that.
to do that.
And I just
did
hated
that.
because I have good raw aim, but like. I remember the thing I would say the most, like, bro, I hate shooting someone and they start building the Eiffel Tower in front of me. Like, like what am I supposed to do, bro? Like,
I was always a support when we played Fortnite.
or like someone's build battling and you're
Yeah.
just behind them,
I'm
like
behind
shooting at
and
the,
like the
enemy
support
build.
with the sniper, and like I'm helping rebuild because Neve always had better, like way better aim. Because I could never control the bloom in Fortnite. Fortnite's
Yeah,
bloom
you guys
was
had
crazy.
that with the controller, I think, a lot.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like I would like be aiming at a dude and be like, ding, 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 like
Actually,
killing
no, sorry,
everywhere.
not controller. Yeah, it was just like that. If you like fully let it rip, I remember the ARs.
Yeah,
The
sure.
bullets Loki never went in that center crosshair dot.
You'd have to wait until, I think it's always first shot accuracy, and then after that you have to
That
control it.
didn't come until like season 2 or 3. Though,
3
right?
though, yeah.
Oh, so like even initially it was just like all over the place, kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They
I
should
do
make a
remember.
no bloom Fortnite, bro. That would be crazy.
Oh, just like every bullet's a laser.
Yeah, for, like in Modern Warfare, bro.
Bro, the streamers would be dominating that game, bro, because their
Deadass.
aim is raw. As
They're
fuck.
already dominating.
Yeah, even without it, bro.
Bro, I remember watching the video of Tifu when he was
That
doing
boy
like the
is
duck
crazy.
shooting. Like he was like ducking, shooting,
Yeah.
and the bullet was literally lasering, bro.
That dude's crazy. That's one gun that because it's only it's
it was a
sniper.
scar.
Oh, he was doing that. Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
first shot accuracy. That's why.
Yeah, so I guess it was like he was able to keep resetting that.
Yeah.
And so he has like
If
he
you
was
reset
lasering
it,
that
it's
person.
accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing that like and at the time like Ninja was the biggest streamer, bro.
It was always Ninja versus Myth.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
who's the true like
Who's
Fortnite
better?
like legend or
And
whatever.
then Ninja would be like, "Nah, Myth just camps in a tower." There's this one clip, bro. Ninja was like mocking Myth about how he just camps in a tower.
While he was streaming.
Yeah, no, he didn't even go on Myth's
Oh,
stream
no, yeah, he
yet.
didn't know yet.
And then he went on Myth's stream, and he was literally camping in a tower, and he was like, "What did I tell you, bro?"
That was a great time. Like I think that was like almost when we started quarantine or whatever. But like that was a great time. Like
Was it?
No, that was
a little bit
definitely
early, huh?
way
A
before,
little bit
way
earlier.
early. It was
That
it was
like
2018.
Yeah, before we even moved to Cal.
Oh, maybe because I'm stupid. Maybe because I'm thinking of like when I played it, it was a little bit closer to that. Sorry, my fault.
No, you're good,
yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Quarantine was COD, bro.
but yeah, Warzone. That was a great era of gaming
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, we were like on all day, every day.
I liked
Damn
the
near.
Among Us part of quarantine.
Did you play Fortnite?
With
A
y'all?
little bit. He played.
Oh,
In
I know.
general, yeah, I did.
I don't think I've ever played.
I
a
never
game
played
with you.
Fortnite with you.
No, a game period. Like not even just Fortnite. I don't think I've ever played a game.
I feel
with
like
you.
we
guys
got
have
into
played-
one COD game.
You guys played COD before together for sure.
No,
No,
because
I don't think I played. I think I was just in the.
because I was a
party.
one. Like you couldn't. I was always playing on Xbox One because all my friends at the time, like my middle
No,
school
even
friends
when you were
played.
on PC.
You played Modern Warfare before 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
We've played
potentially.
Search together.
But no, I never
I
played
think
Search.
I
Like
think we
no,
only played
like when
one
you
or
would
two
because
matches.
it was always me, Zane, Prob, Neve, Jay, and Joel, right? When we would play Search, right?
Mhm.
And then when someone was out, and then like, because we would barely play with you multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were playing with your other friends mostly too.
No, I
Like
I
with
played
Jason
with
and
y'all before,
Edwin
but
and-
like I think like a lot of y'all complain that you don't want to play against PC players. Like because when you
That was Neve. Neve
when you
always
enable
complained.
cross,
I didn't care, bro.
Yeah, like when you enable crossplay,
Neve
you're
always
gonna
had some
get
shit to say.
PC players into your lobbies as well.
You know what it might have been? I think, like right after Nick got off, I got on or something like that.
Oh, like just timing was never
yeah,
right.
timing was never right. But
Yeah, but
I do remember them saying like, "Oh yeah, we were just playing with Nick," and I was like, "Oh damn, I missed it." Or
I
something.
I remember not really playing a lot of multiplayer with you guys because of that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Neve didn't want to. Maybe it was Neve. I don't remember.
And that's when
quite-
we weren't like close again yet. Like we weren't like talking as friends that much at that time. Because I remember when you would come into the parties, it'd be like the first I'd like talk to you in a while.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah.
But I just remember I did play it, but like that. Yeah, I have so my KD for MW 2019 was 2.4 or something. So needless to say, I'm pretty good at the game. But yeah, I just remember like because I remember very distinctly we were playing Hackney Yard. It was me, Prob, Neve, Zane potentially, and Cesar,
Yeah.
and plus me. So like, or did I already say me?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So five to six people, right? And like, they all got shit on, but I was like calling in choppers and shit. And so like, Yeah, so I don't know. That's the I don't remember ever playing S&D that frequently with you. I think I played a couple games because I definitely remember like the shit talking in like when the match just ended, like or the round just ended, and you can briefly
Yeah.
communicate with the other
Hey,
team.
motherfucker, you fucking suck. You fucking bitch.
I do remember some matches with that, so
Yeah.
I definitely played a couple
Yeah.
probably.
Do you remember the clip I sent into the
Yes,
group
I
chat?
do.
There's this one time where I don't know if Jay's Wi-Fi was like ahead of ours or some shit, but like we were in the loading screen, and you know how like they do the loading screen where like they get out of the van,
Yeah, or the chopper or
or
whatever.
the chopper,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we got out the van, right?
He's
And
already
it was-
like in the.
It was still 3. It was like on the number 3 on
Yeah.
the countdown. This motherfucker
He was
was
already
running through the map.
Oh, like not even just outside of
No,
the van. Or whatever.
he was
Dude,
sprinting like going to his spot.
I didn't know. I was like, I was going, and then they're like, yo, Jay,
Yeah, I
what the
was
heck?
like,
And
where
I
the
was
fuck
like,
is Jay going?
I was like, what? Are we not starting yet? Like, why are you guys standing there? Like,
I was like, we still got 3 seconds, bro. This dude was already spawn camping, bro, before the game even started.
Bro,
That shit was funny.
that's
bro.
hella funny, bro.
There's so many memories on like I think that's where I had the most memories on like COD multiplayer.
yeah.
I
Playing
remember
Search.
the search ones. I remember is that one construction site map, because I remember you could spawn nade.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could spawn
yeah,
nade that
yeah,
map.
yeah.
So I remember that one. I played a couple with that. I remember I would always wait before I started sprinting and hauling ass towards the thing.
Yeah,
That was a fun time, bro. I'd
yeah,
talk so much shit.
yeah. Video games, big part of our lives.
Not so much nowadays, but
Yeah, I want to get back into it, man.
I've been getting back into solo games. I'm playing Assassin's Creed.
I'm
like a new
I
one,
think
or revisiting?
I just finished Origins, and then right now I'm on Odyssey.
Have you ever played those previously?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna wait till Spider-Man comes out.
Like another PS5 one? Like a PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man?
It's coming out
It's
soon.
coming out soon.
Next year, right? Should
Yeah, I
be
think so.
or whenever. But yeah, I'll
Yeah.
wait till.
I feel like I want a game. It's not that I don't necessarily have time for games, but it's just like
you have time. We all know you have time.
but it's just like a lot of like cuz I don't games like COD aren't fun to grind solo anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I've never liked grinding solo.
So
I used to.
I could do that in like MW2, Black Ops 2, all that stuff, bro. Like Black Ops 2, I used to wake up like 6 a.m., play search, go for ninja fuses, bro. I remember I'd be hiding in the corner with a black hat out, like I have a phone out, bro.
You know what's hilarious? I used to do the same thing for not only COD but also for Mario Kart Wii because I wanted to play before I went to school. My parents wouldn't let me, so I'd wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning
Oh
just so
my
I could
God.
start
Oh no,
playing.
but this was weekends. So I could never play
Weekdays.
weekdays regardless, unless it
Yeah.
was a Friday or a
Oh.
holiday.
I don't think I was allowed to play weekdays until I was in high school. But even then, like I wasn't technically allowed. But when I started playing with you guys,
Yeah.
my mom came in. She's like, "Why are you playing video games? It's a weekday." I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I finished my homework." She's like, "Okay, whatever."
That was my rule. I had to finish my homework before I could play.
Dude, I had like the most strict upbringing when it came to games. We had to, well, first we had to ask my parents to play. Like even if let's say
Yeah.
it's a Saturday, we had to ask them to play. Like so, be like, "Hey, Dad, can we play games, whatever?" And he would either give us like a 30-minute increment or like an hour increment. Like, all right, you guys can play for 30 minutes. Like, oh, you guys can play for an hour. And so like, I remember we would play Maple Story or whatever game we were playing. This doesn't apply to COD because when COD hit, they didn't necessarily care as long as it's not a weekday. But this is probably like during Pokemon days, Maple Story
when you were,
days.
like young.
Yeah, like elementary school me.
Yeah.
And so like my dad would be like, yeah, and he'd be on top of that shit too. Let's say I'm playing Maple Story, right? I started playing at 3 p.m. right, like 3:31 or so. He's like, how long you been on? And it's like, damn, bro.
He's about to put a stopwatch on his.
Yeah. And then like we'd switch off if my brother hadn't had his turn yet or whatever. And then I remember Saturdays, like Saturday mornings would be like this stressful thing because like it'd be like my brother and me like, I asked last time, it's your turn to ask, whatever, right? And so that person has to go in the room while both the parents are still sleeping and wake up the dad to ask. And we're always kind of scared, like, oh, I'm waking him up to ask him, like, what if he gets mad that we woke him up from sleep?
I'd be low-key mad. You waking me up to ask me about a game?
But I mean, it was his rule.
No,
though.
yeah,
Like, I'm not
yeah.
gonna wait for you to fucking wake up, bro. Because like also like on weekends, the earlier you can get your first time, the more you can try to expand it. So like let's say like if we start playing at 7 or 8, right? Let's say we play a 30-minute increment there or 1 hour increment there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then like some time passes, like we can try to ask again, oh, can we play again or whatever? And it's like, oh, he'll give us like another 30 minutes. But like let's say we started playing late. Let's say we started playing at 2 p.m. and then we ask like 5 or something, like y'all just play. Like, what do you mean? It's like it acted as a better buffer, and also because he's tired. This motherfucker works Monday through Friday, right? If we're playing Saturday morning early, we can exceed the time he gave us by a good amount, as long as you're not careful. Because if you get caught, obviously, like, you asked me at 7, it's 9, right? And you know, you're kind of in trouble. But yeah, we used to ask a lot, and that was such like a childhood memory, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, it's your turn to ask. No, bro. We're like, I'm not gonna ask. Oh, I'm not gonna ask. All right, because we're not playing then.
And on that note, we hit the hour and 10 mark.
Dang.
So
Yeah, we could talk all day about that.
I know, yeah, video games. Yeah, I told you, big part of our lives. We have so many stories from that.
Gotta
But
carry on, yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed our Halloween episode. This episode's dropping 2 days after Halloween, so
November 2nd.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's my grandma's birthday.
Ooh, nice.
Happy
Rest
birthday,
in
Lola.
peace. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next episode. Peace out.
Peace. Let's do the hand thing.
Peace out.